So what's going on, my ageless dolls? So today I'm coming to you with 11 ways to tell if your man, your spouse, or your significant other may be cheating on you. Loss of time. They cannot account for the time that they have been away. It's really hard to get answers. When men are cheating, honey, they'll go out, they'll do their thing. After they do their thing, then they try to put together the lies. They'll take these lies that they have put together, and sometimes it doesn't even match. Sometimes it's just kind of stuck together and it still doesn't sound right. And there's still time in there that's not being accounted for. There's time that's lost. And you can see it. But believe me, they believe that they're putting together the perfect scenario. If your man is coming to you and he's giving you these stories that don't sound quite right, and he can't really account for the time that he has been gone, or the time that, he's been off, then he might be cheating on you. He begins to make excuses to go places without you. For example, something as simple as going to wash clothes. Okay, you may wash your man's clothes, or you and your man may go to the washerette together to wash clothes, and he never goes to the washerette to wash clothes by himself. But all of a sudden, he wants to go to the washerette to wash clothes. And then when you say, okay, come on, I'm going to go with you. Oh no, don't worry about it. Or I can do this. I got this. I'm going to go on my own. He starts making those excuses. Why? He can do it on his own. Or no, you can't come. Or if he's going to the store and and you want to ride along, hey, I'll go to the grocery store too. Oh no, I'm just going to go get some things. I'm going to go get some men things or whatever. Whatever the case, he begins to make up excuses why you can't come along with him, or why he has to go somewhere by himself. So that may be a signal that something's going on. You begin to catch him in lies that he swear he did not say. Now, he may say one day he went to so-and-so house and they played ball, and you may ask him a week later about the friend house that he went over to, and he might say, oh, no, what are you talking about? I didn't go to such and such house. And then when you say, wait, that's what you told me. You said you went to such a... I didn't tell you that. Then all of a sudden he may remember you caught him in a lie. So when he begins to try to tell those lies and he start getting so far in it, believe me, you'll start catching him in things. He'll start retracting things. He'll start forgetting what he said, forgetting what he told you. And then if he gets caught in a lie, he just get upset because he done got caught in a lie. If your man is getting angry when you ask him a simple question such as, where have you been? Then there may be a chance that he is cheating on you. Because if he cannot answer, oh, I was at so-and-so house, or oh, I was to the store without a problem, then believe me, he's up to something. So if you ask a man, hey, where you been? And the first thing they want to do is start getting upset. Why you always asking me that? What? You don't trust me? All that stuff like that. It don't matter. You can ask him where he been 1,000 times. If he is doing what he's supposed to be doing, or if he is out there doing right, then he'll be able to tell you without no problem. It don't matter. You can ask him 20 times a day. I understand he might get tired of you asking him, but more than likely he might tell you before he leave, if he's not out there doing anything. But if he gets mad just because you ask him where he been, or if he gets mad if you're asking him simple questions, then there's a possibility that he could be up to no good. And I just love this one here. So number 5, okay, so your man leaves the house and you try to call him, but you can't get through. And you notice that every time he leaves the house at certain times, you can't get through. And when you finally get through, he's on the way back home. Or he's walking through the door. And you say, hey, I've been trying to call you. What happened? Oh, I was in a bad area. I wasn't getting no signal. My phone was on airplane mode and I didn't know. Or I let my homeboy hold my phone and I think he must have messed around and put it in airplane mode. Excuses. You hear it all. But every time your man leaves the house at certain times and you cannot get in touch with him, his phone just go completely dead. It's going to the voicemail, or you just can't get through. Your man might be cheating. If all of a sudden you see this big boost of confidence, not, believe me, confidence in your man is a good thing. But if you see this type of confidence where he begins to feel like, he begins to act like he is all that and he's better than you, and he's kind of, you go out in public and he has this thing about him where, it's just all about him. And you just somebody that's there. Oh yeah, your man might be cheating. Because when a man is around another woman that's boosting him up and everything, and he feels like, oh, I got this over here and I'm good, that just blows his head up some. If there's people around that know it and you don't know it, and you go out in public and these people around you that know it, and he knows it, he know they know it, nobody's saying nothing, he got the big head. Because see, he begins to think, oh, I'm all that. Yeah. They think I'm the big man. Yeah. He feels like you stupid. You the little one to him. Because y'all might go out and you're sitting there to the table with him. And everybody around you know that he's over here messing with Pauline or whoever. That's just a name I made up. And he's feeling good. He's feeling like the king. And he's looking down on you. So if you ever, see that your man all of a sudden is kind of treating you a little funky, but he's acting like he's the junk, and he's just, acting like he's a little better than you, yeah, your man might be cheating. He might be cheating. If you begin to find receipts around your house or in your man's pocket, in your man's car, and there are things on those receipts that are not for you, or was not given to you, or you wasn't the second person that's on this restaurant bill, then your man might be cheating. So you might find some receipts with some odd things on it. You might see something for a pack of condoms, and okay, me and my man don't use condoms. If you find receipts and there's 2 meals instead of 1 meal, he might be cheating. If you find receipts for jewelry and you ain't got that jury. Now, hold up. He might be going, he might is going to give you the jury later. I don't know. But see, you have to look at the date of the receipt. Because if Valentine's Day was a month ago, and he gave you a pair of earrings, but you find a receipt for a necklace and a tennis bracelet that you did not get on Valentine's Day, and it's dated for Valentine's Day, he might be cheating. Okay? When a man is cheating, it never fails. He will begin to become suspicious of you. Any little thing that you do, oh, he's going to start accusing you of stuff. He's going to be all up on you, all up in your business, trying to find out what you're doing. Why? Because he's guilty. He knows if he's doing this and he's getting away with it, he feel like you could be doing it and getting away with it too. The same thing that he is doing, he's going to be watching your every move. If it looks familiar to him, like something he's doing, oh, he's going to be all up in your grill about what you're doing. Oh, yeah. So if he's doing that and he really has no reason to do that, then believe me, your man might be cheating. If he begins to have an attitude with you for no dang reason, he might be cheating. I say this because some men will purposely catch an attitude or start some mess just so they can get angry or pretend like they're angry so they can have something to make them feel better because they know they're doing wrong and they want something to make them feel better for as to why they're leaving the house to go do what they're doing, because now they can say, oh, she pissed me off. She pissed me off and now I got to leave and I can't take this. I got to go somewhere. So they can go to her and say, oh, she get on my nerves. I can't stand her. She's always arguing. She's always doing this here. So if you find your man just picking fights with you for no dang reason and you trying to be nice and he come home and you got everything laid out just nice and dinner and you know you want to have some cuddle time and all of a sudden he just starts nutting up and catching an attitude and causing a scene just so, he might be cheating just because he's trying to get out the house. He's trying to go do what he want to do. So ladies, watch that, because men are slick. They'll do that. Might be. If you suspect that there's a certain chick that your man might be cheating with, and you kind of feel like this is her, and you say something insulting about her, like, so-and-so is ugly, or so-and-so is a hoe. And if he get real defensive, he might be cheating. Because ain't no man gonna care about no woman that you're talking about, because men feel that stuff that women talk about be silly anyway. But if out of all the 10 women that you work with and you get mad and you say this and that about this woman and that woman and this woman, but this one certain woman that you say something about and he becomes defensive about her, or he says something, you say, oh, such and such, I don't even see what nobody I don't see what nobody sees in her because she's fat. And he says something like, oh, she's the same size as your sister. It's just any little thing. Hey, he might be cheating. So, be careful, ladies. So one thing that a man will do when he's out there with somebody else is that he will lose his attention towards you, or he's not as attentive as he used to be. And I know that as relationships go, men and women, we become less attentive. But there are certain things that that we still do. And there's certain things that you can tell when someone's cheating. For instance, one, your sex life may decrease. If you know that your man loves to have sex and y'all are having sex like 4 or 5 times a week or more, and all of a sudden it decreases to 1 time a week, then to 2 times a month, and then there's no sex at all, yes, then there is a possibility that something could be going on. Also, if you notice that say for instance you get dressed up, or you go and you get some really nice sexy lingerie, and you're prancing around in front of your man because you want him to notice you, you want him to see how good you look, and he's just not paying any attention, he's not looking, he's just acting like he totally does not see you, his mind is somewhere else, then again that may be a clue that there's something else out there holding his attention. Anyway, ladies, if you are experiencing any of these 11 things that I said, there may be a possibility. So you guys, if you like my content, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm taking requests for things that you guys would like to see on my channel, things you would like to hear me talk about, questions you may have about anything. Just send them to me, message me.